Scorpio, let's start with your reading. Today, we are going to look into the energies around you at the moment, and then we will take a look into the events coming up for you in the next few months. Let's now start with your main energy. Okay, your first message today is your commitment is being tested. And I'm going to be completely honest with you, Scorpio. This card right here is very tricky. There is something that you might be going through, some of you without even knowing about it. Something that is meant to trigger a reaction from you, meant to trigger perhaps some sort of decision as well, which could change the world around you completely. This card, in fact, can be life-changing. And in order to understand how it can change your life, we need to look into what you decide to do with it. This card asks you, what are you going to fight for when everything falls apart? What are your beliefs in the darkest of the moments? Are you able to transform your weaknesses into your strengths? What are you really made of? So, as you see, a very important message. Let's see what this message is about. Let's do our 3 shuffles and let's begin with your reading. The Tower right away, Scorpio. Oh my God. Okay. There is a ton of hidden energy in this reading. We see right away that this overall message is only the tip of the iceberg, hiding underneath the surface something much bigger that you should definitely know about. I see that this message is starting in a way, but hang in there because it's actually going to transform a lot. So first, given the Page of Wands reversed, followed by the Page of Swords, it really feels like someone might be hiding their real intentions in the situation or hiding their overall actions. We see it right here. But at the same time, the cards do pick up on it. And we see that this person is definitely leaving a trail behind, potentially looking you up on social media, trying to see what you're up to, trying to see if you are happy without them. What's interesting about it with the Lovers showing up here as well is that this is someone who you thought was the one for you. You thought this person was the one you could have truly been happy with. A thought that maybe comes to mind still from time to time, but that it's not supported by logic anymore, given what might have happened between the two of you. It's just this emotional feeling that comes back at times, a memory, but that you are actively ignoring and putting aside. Clearly, given these pages in your environment, we see that this person might still be impacted by this connection today. Right here, we see this Tower moment, and it really feels like that moment where the two of you got together, met each other, and that really changed a lot in both of your lives. And this explosion right here, it's still reverberating into your world, into your environment, into your mind. And you still think about it from time to time, especially this person. This is someone who truly believes that You might have been their last chance at love, but who nevertheless doesn't know how to potentially come forward, doesn't know if they should even do it, especially considering the fact that they know you wouldn't let them in. There are few things certain in life: death, taxes, and unforgiving Scorpios. Once someone really hurts you, betrays you, there is no coming back from that. Once you close a door, you don't only lock it, you build a wall in front of it so that you can even forget that once there was a door standing right there. Now, this message, though, comes up for a reason, and we need to keep looking into what's coming next in order to understand why the cards are bringing this up for you today. Now, in the middle of the reading, Four of Wands, Six of Cups, and this Four of Swords right here, it's also very important, actually. And this is where the message starts to change for you and starts to focus on you, Scorpio, in a way that you might not expect, focusing on things that you might not be aware about right now. Six of Cups reversed. You are trying to erase something right here, as if it never happened. And it's not the connection itself. This is something you might have done or said that you wish you didn't. There's clearly something major that you regret from this previous connection, something you might have internalized and even forgot about. You know, it's true that the hardest wounds to heal are the ones we cannot see. And this right here is an example of that. What we're looking at here is it's not very much about what this person has done or what they might have made you believe. It's more on the lines of the fact that you believed it. It feels like for some of you, when you were in this connection and while you were attempting to make things work, you realize now that you have been talking this person into loving you the way you wanted to be loved, and loving you in the same way you were loving them. And now when you look back at it, you just think, what the hell was I thinking? Why did I do that? Why didn't I just walk away the first time around instead of losing dignity with someone who now I truly see that didn't deserve any of it? It does feel like this has created a deep wound in your heart, Scorpio, and it's something that you need to look into. Four of Swords, obviously, because it's the cause of any potential imbalance that you might be experiencing right now in your life. Some of you are trying to downplay this, and unfortunately, you're not making it go away. You're just transforming it, and it's coming up on the surface in a different way. What's interesting to see overall is how much of this you're putting on yourself. Listen, we all make mistakes, obviously. We all do things that we wish we could go back and change. Sooner or later, it happens to everyone. But the only thing that you should be not happy about is not having tried at all. Yeah, I know it might sound like a cliche, but honestly, I don't care. It's important to take chances, to explore possibilities. It's impossible to live and love without ever failing unless you love so cautiously, in which case you might as well not love at all. And I believe that this is where you are today, Scorpio, trying to understand what the hell to do with yourself, with your expectations, how much to invest, how much to expect, what to look for. You might be trying to rebuild your life, but it's hard overall when you're so hard on yourself, Scorpio. Right here, you're looking for that happy moment, but at the same time, you don't know if you want to invest into anything given all that has happened up to this point. And this is what is going to set you free. A very simple concept. Knight of Cups, Six of Swords, and the Sun. It's not about making mistakes. It's about being confident in your ability to survive anything, no matter what life throws at you. knowing that you are secure in your ability to keep going and not letting anything making you second guess what you know you're destined to and what you know you want. The truth is that you'll never know your own strength and the strength of your relationships until they're tested by adversity. And as we were saying at first, this is just a test. And once you pass it, once you learn the lesson that the Six of Swords needs you to learn, then you're moving towards the sun. I have no idea in concrete terms what this will entail for you, but we will look into it in a second. For now, I want to leave you with the truth. And the truth is that you're going to get through this. Be patient. Make time your friend. You'll find yourself again. You'll find love again. Knight of Cups. And if you put in the work now, you'll be better in the long run. And then when you meet someone again, they'll be better for you because you'll be better then too. In this case, the journey is not the reward. The reward is being on the other side and knowing that this past energy doesn't impact you anymore, so that you can finally be free to love again, be yourself again. So, Scorpio, I sense that something beautiful is coming your way. The cards are clearly showing it here. So let's see what is on the other side. Why is it so important right now that you look into this Four of Swords? What's coming up in your near future that needs you to be ready for it? What is it? Let's see what you should expect and how the situation is bound to evolve in the rest of the year, and how things can transform when you're finally able to see that you have nothing to fear. Let's look into it. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, Scorpio, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free personal live 30-minute reading. We will talk face-to-face on webcam, so get ready for that as well. I send out emails every Monday morning. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Scorpio. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the upcoming events is you. This is the energy that represents Scorpio, death, rebirth. So the first thing that we see, and the most important thing that we'll see today, is how you're finding yourself again. Sometimes we tell ourselves that we change, that we don't want to fight for the same things again because, we're older, or because we went through something and our vision has changed. But that's not true. You can always get in touch and connect with who you originally were. And that's one of the most important things that you can ever do in your life. And right here, we see that although something is ending, something new is beginning. And this is you reconnecting with your original self. And this overall, it's going to set you free. It's going to make you feel so happy. And it's going to be supported by something beautiful that is coming your way, but that needs you to be ready to receive it. It's not enough for energies to come your way. It's not enough for events and opportunities to present at your door. You also need to be able to know how to handle them and how to make them grow to their max potential. And so, what is on the other side? What's coming your way in the next few weeks? And how is it going to transform your life in the next few months instead? Let's look into it, and let's start by clarifying the Six of Wands energy together with the Sun. Oh my God. The Lovers. Oh, wow. I am so happy when I can give my Scorpios great messages. And oh my God, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, the Lovers. I mean, you're in for a surprise here, and something that perhaps you gave up on, but that now it's going to take shape all around you. The first thing that we've seen with